Hello, hello. Quote for today is simplicity sticks longer. A very simple idea, but is it going to stick? Let's find out. Hello, hello. Welcome back to day 986 of Connecting the Thoughts. Quote for today is simplicity sticks longer. What do I mean by that? Hi, Srinivas. So, what I mean is, it's the simple things that stay with us the longer. I don't know how many of you watched that little video that I did a couple of days back of me dunking biscuits in tea and just enjoying it because I feel the simplest of things stick. So the conversation and content over there was about how if you take too long to take a decision, then the opportunity is likely to crumble away, right? And a lot of you got back to me and I said, they love tea and biscuits. Up comes Gopalan who says it. Hi, Ruba. Hi, Tina. I am doing well, Ruba. So it's the simplest of joys. It's the simplest of things that stick with us, the simplest of lessons. Hi, Noah. So what are some things that sometimes feel like they're too simple for them to work for us? Sometimes when we look at certain things and we go, no, I don't think that's going to work. Maybe my client wants something that's more powerful. Maybe my client wants something that is more complicated and a little difficult to understand. But while I say simplicity sticks longer, simplicity often is the most difficult thing to also get your head around because it's so simple. And we're so used to complicating life, or we're so used to looking at things that are complicated as more valuable, that we tend to brush aside that which is simple. Give me a yes if you've ever been there where you looked at something that was so simple and you said, no, I don't think this would be a good idea. But you know what? Maybe that simple thing was the right thing for you in that moment. Sometimes, okay, so when you're studying, you're learning on the abacus. When the children are learning on the abacus, how are they being taught? They're being given tricks and tips on how to use the numbers in the most simplest of ways to handle large, challenging questions, large and challenging sums. But if you don't break it down to simplicity, then it just feels too complicated. So if you are at that point where you need to make a decision, or you're looking at something that feels way too big and complicated, I recommend you breaking it down into bite-sized pieces. Breaking it down so that, yes, it begins to feel more simple, it begins to feel more doable, and you begin to have a sense of achievement every time you finish one of the steps. So if I say I would like to lose, say, 10 kgs, that whole understanding of, oh my god, 10 kgs feels like a lot. But if I started to break it down into how long I'm going to take to get there, and if I'm going to take, let's say, 6 months, a year to get there, how am I going to break it down further and further and further, so that each day I'm making a slight shift, a slight change, making a simple change in the way I am, the way I be, the way I eat, the way I live, and then I see results. It's quite simple. It's as simple as that. So What are some things that you need to break down so that they look like they're doable, they seem more friendly and appealing to the eye, to your sense of let me go and do this. What is it that you could break down? That's a question that I'd love for you to ask yourself. What is that one thing that is super big at the moment that feel like, oh, I can't do this, it's too massive, it's too demanding of me? I think for me personally, at the moment, me completing my book probably by May 1st is something that I'm looking at, and it just feels like, it's way too much to do. Would it be good enough? Can I complete this? Who's going to even bother to read? I don't really know. Thoughts that go on in your mind, but I've got a few accountability partners on board. I'm grateful for you and your support, and I'm looking forward to completing it on time, on target, on deadline. And here I am making that public announcement. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. How does it sit with you when I say that simplicity sticks longer? And it's not just about, goals and deadlines, but it's also about those simplistic joys of life, those simple conversations that you might have with somebody, those conversations without an agenda, where you're just talking with your kids, you're probably talking with your parents, and the time is just flying by, and you don't have anything to discuss, but you're discussing so much. You're learning from them, from their stories. You're understanding what lights them up, from how they smile. All those things are those simple joys of life that you will remember and carry through for a longer time than if it was a hula hula, lots going on kind of an occasion. So enjoy those simple moments of life. Make time for yourself. Make time for those things that are super important and will give you moments to cherish life through. In computer language, bite size. Yes, bite size and bite size, both ways. So these are my thoughts. I'd love to hear from you, and I wish you all the best as you go and achieve those simple goals, because isn't that what life is all about? It's the little things that make life different, that make life big. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe to the channel, because here I post daily content, which on videos, on things that, on the little things that make life big. So yes, simplicity sticks. Definitely does. Thank you for sticking around. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so much. Thanks. Ooh, I just was about to forget. If this has been of value to you, please write in comments saying, I am simple. Please write in comments saying, I am simple. I was just about to forget to plug that in. And until tomorrow, keep smiling, keep shining, stay safe, and thank you for connecting the thoughts with me. Thank you so much. Thanks.